A Muslimah says, if men get hoors in Jannah, what do women get? Answering this question might be a bit problematic in the beginning because the mindset of people differ. And this is a big problem when you answer questions without knowing the background, without knowing where the person is coming from, or the ability of the person to understand where you're coming from. And this is why when people ask about things in Sharia, and they don't know what was the ruling at the time of revelation of the Quran 15 centuries ago, and how were the nations behaving at that time, and what was the norm. And they judge things with only a limited, narrow vision of today's point of view and how people perceive things today. This is wrong and unhealthy. Now, first of all, the questioner definitely is a Muslim, most likely a woman. And when she asks this question, what drives her to ask is feeling that it is unfair. Why would men get 2 wives in paradise, and martyrs would be getting much more than that, and others would be getting a little bit less, a little bit more, Allah knows. So they feel deprived. They feel that there's injustice. And this is what shaitan does. And this is very dangerous. As a Muslim woman, she must submit her will to Allah Azza wa Jalla by accepting the fact that Allah told us and gave us the glad tidings that in paradise there are things that eyes had not seen, ears had not heard of, and things that may not have crossed a person's mind or heart. There is absolute satisfaction in paradise if you were blessed to enter it. So for a woman, she has to believe in that without going into details, because the devil is in the details. So a woman says, okay, if Allah promised me of total satisfaction, does this mean I have like 10 men as husbands? The answer is no. Then where is the satisfaction? Well, who promised you of being satisfied? Allah. Isn't Allah capable of satisfying you with one husband of yours? She said, yes. But why my husband is having more than one? She said, subhanallah. Are you questioning Allah's justice? Are you doubting Allah's promise? This is shaitan messing up with your head. You have a promise from Allah that He will satisfy you. Accept it. And don't go further, because if you go further, this is how shaitan would deviate you from the straight path and maybe put you in the danger zone of falling into apostasy, rejecting Islam altogether. Believe in the promise and believe that you'll be satisfied. How is this going to happen? I rest my case with Allah Azza wa Jal, because I trust Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is much better than saying that a woman is only inclined to loving and having affection to one man, while a man is capable of having more relationships. But again, this is something of the unseen, of the Jannah, of the promised land where you will be satisfied without any condition. So believe in Allah's promise and you will be satisfied with the grace of Allah.